Located in the Snoqualmie Tree Farm, Fuller Mountain was named for Walter Fuller, who came as a pioneer to Snoqualmie in the early 1800s. What Fuller Mountain lacks in elevation, it makes up for in unique prominence as a blob that just rises out of the flat topography surrounding it. Once this was a popular hike, but land ownership changed and new ownership started charging a fee to hike and to recreate. That's a $10 day pass. Visitors are welcome, assuming you can get a permit for the day you want. There is a trail to the top. It is unclear when the trail was built, but quite a bit of work went into constructing it. It has become severely eroded in places where the hillside is slowly sliding down. But in the stable areas, the work and design of the trail is obvious. It's not a social trail. The trail today is occasionally maintained by random volunteers and has been for decades. I've not tracked down when the trail was built, but I like to think it originates back in the 1920s. In December of 2023, Leslie Romer was doing a book talk and signing in Buckley and was approached by Dave Batty, a historian for the city of Snoqualmie, about an old lookout in the Snoqualmie Tree Farm. She had him get in touch with me about it. He shared images of the 1920s lookout on Fuller Mountain that his dad, George Franklin Batty, staffed for a time period. The annotations for the lookout photos are in George's distinct handwriting. He is in one of the photos, and his lookout buddy, Harold Lundberg, is in the other photo. And the photos are two similar but different structures. George Batty worked for the Snoqualmie Falls Lumber Company in 1923 as a temporary seasonal worker to supplement income for his family farm, and he later became a permanent and year-round employee living in logging camps A and B near Snoqualmie. Although I had been up this bump of a mountain before, it seemed clear I would need to hike back up there and investigate. The images revealed nothing about the location, other than the perches were at the edge of some kind of viewpoint. I did find photographs on the website of the Snoqualmie Valley Museum that were taken from Fuller Mountain in the 1930s and 1940s. There was definitely a view at that time. Using Google Earth, I confirmed the shots were taken from near the summit of Fuller Mountain. I also flew my drone to confirm, and given the growth of the new trees that have grown up there, the shots had to be taken a bit higher above the treetops. In 1937, the USGS monumented the summit, but there was no mention of any lookout in their notes. They climbed on a route on the east side near an old landslide, but near the top, given the flatness of the summit where they put the benchmark, I don't believe they would have been to the area where I think the lookouts would have been placed. And it seems pretty clear up there that the lookouts would not have been at the benchmark location at the true summit. We did not find any evidence. I had brought a metal detector and a pickaxe, but we just didn't see anything to warrant really digging around. There were many places the structures could have been perched, and it makes sense to have multiple viewing areas given the flatness of the summit. We'll just have to wait and see for more evidence to come to light.